like, when is it going to really cool down? And yeah, folks, we're gonna have to wait it out. All right, talking traffic, we do have a report of a crash on 290 near Hollister. I've been checking cameras in that area. Reportedly, possibly, it could be involving an 18-wheeler. I didn't see any slow conditions in from Jersey Village, but an early heads up. I am monitoring that highway heavily to see if there's anything that's going to be popping up on us. North Freeway is beginning to build, approaching the Shepherd Curve. We do have some delays along the East Sam Houston Tollway, southbound running as you connect to 225. Those are the usual busy spots. One crash on the board. It's on the 610 westbound feeder road right before South Main and 90. This is what the scene looks like. You won't be able to bypass. Getting back on the freeway and making a U-turn would be your best bet. It looks like otherwise they're taking traffic through a nearby parking lot perhaps, or that is either a side street, but it is slow going in the immediate area, that reportedly involving an overturned vehicle. So I'll keep you posted on the South Loop. This is right near NRG. And this is what I'm talking about. Okay, you see the emergency crews coming down the right side. All right, confirming 290, there's definitely an incident now because I'm seeing the backup here at Hollister. I see police running the side. I also saw a fire truck earlier. So we're definitely looking at a problem on 290 after Hollister. HOV lane still running on time. Feeder road still looks pretty decent. That's your latest look at traffic. Tracking a problem, yes, or 2 or 3. I want to get you out the door with your drive times first. So let's talk about Baytown. 30 minutes in. That drive time I'm expecting to increase. There it goes, 31 minutes. Right on time as I say it, because we have a crash inbound at John Ralston. 2 right lanes get through. Hey, Clear Lake, 33 minutes in on 45. If you're leaving Kingwood, you need about 40 minutes. Woodlands, about 50 minutes for the drive into Houston. Cypress, 37 minutes. We do have an outbound problem at the Beltway on 290, so it's going to be hard working your way toward Jersey Village unless you take Hempstead Highway. Katy, 49 minutes, and we're looking at less than a half an hour in from Sugar Land. Our trouble spots are up on the board. We'll start over in the east, Shore Acres. If you're waking up 146, not only do we have road work right here at Port Road, but north of Red Bluff, we've got a crash that's been reported, so it's a double whammy on that one. We have I-10 corridor that's backed up, like I said, John Ralston. Let me show you a couple camera shots here. 2 right lanes get through. You do have the feeder road, or you can access Market and bypass the delays in the area, but you can tell exactly why we're delayed. There's so many emergency crews on scene. If you're waking up in Bel Air or Meyerland, this camera shot is for you. West Loop northbound at 69. Tow truck is on scene. I don't know why he hasn't gotten this vehicle up and out of there. Maybe an agreement, got to sign some paperwork. I don't know. We also had a southbound problem in that same area at Westheimer. So near the Galleria, it is busy along 610 in both directions. 290, this is the outbound backup at Fairbanks. Feeder road is going to be an option, but it'll be stop and go, and Hempstead Highway is also going to be what you can take. Carpool lane is not impacted. These are the inbound drivers coming in from the northwest at Fairbanks. We had an earlier problem at 529, so 290 is going to be crowded from Highway 6 all the way past the Beltway and on both sides of 290. Also with the fire risks, please remember, don't park or drive over dry grass, no cigarette tossing, and be sure to maintain your vehicle. Over to you. And we're going to take our look over south of LaPorte so I can give you the latest update on 146. Unfortunately, it is still crowded. A wreck is working north of Red Bluff, right around Port Road, exactly where you have construction. So you are seeing delays. And if you're leaving Channelview or coming in from Cloverleaf, the I-10 corridor is backed up. This is the East Beltway. Here's 610. We had a problem at John Ralston. It just cleared, but it was blocking a couple of left lanes. Air 11 over the scene of some of the backup. Look, you don't want to take the feeder road. It's just as busy. Here are the inbound main lanes that are at a crawl as well. You might want to give it either a half an hour or so for it to clear up, or consider taking Market. I know Market has some potholes, so just watch out, and you're gonna have to run through some signal lights, but it's an option. Just wanted to show you what we're hovering over. Again, East Freeway, inbound, approaching John Ralston. An incident just cleared. It's a super packed along the main lanes and the service road is what you're looking at live. All right, in addition to this, not only do we have that problem that just cleared, but 290, this is outbound stalled 18-wheeler. The trailer just sitting there in the right center lane at Guest Gessner. This is right before you reach the Beltway and 290, so we have outbound delays. If you're making your way toward Jersey Village, you might want to consider taking Hempstead Highway. This is the HOV lane, so don't be afraid to take that. It's looking good in from the northwest. As a matter of fact, the backup here at Fairbanks shows you a wider view of what you're facing outbound, but that Metro bus and other cars rolling into town just fine. 290, your current drive time out of Cypress is 41 minutes. Now, we are busy before the Beltway. We would normally be, but it's a little bit thicker because of an earlier problem at 529. Katy, almost an hour into town. Baytown, unfortunately, with that problem that just cleared at John Ralston, 41 minutes is what you'll need. Kim Castro, good morning.
Good morning, Jen.
Out for us, doll. All right. Red dress, red on the roads, red's no good. Red means you're going to be moving less than 20 miles per hour. I'm sorry about that, folks, but we do have delays. We are looking at a pretty, busy Wednesday morning in Houston. Wreck on 146 in construction area. I think this is going to be just construction delays by now. I mean, this wreck cannot still be working, can it? It's between Red Bluff and Port Road. So expect some stop and go conditions nonetheless. 99 up in the Klein area. Here's what it looks like at Glen Willow. This is going to be westbound. Emergency crews blocking a right lane. That's enough to create a long line of traffic because you only have 2 lanes to begin with. So Grand Parkway, once again, for the second day in a row, it is thick in your area around this time of morning. 290, this flatbed 18-wheeler also is struggling outbound. It's not moving. It's blocking a right center lane at Gessner West Beltway. That is in the outbound direction. So at least the inbound carpool lane is moving well. Still going to be crowded before the Beltway as you travel in from Cypress and Jersey Village. But here's what we have, right? And you can take Hempstead Highway as an alternate. As soon as you see the brake lights, you can work your way because it's so parallel to 290. I love that as an alternate. 61 minutes in from the Katy area. No problems to report to you, but thick from 99 to the belt. Thick conditions on the West Park Tollway. It's just that time of morning, guys. Over to you. And then I'll share with everybody else. Okay, Kim, well, we appreciate it. Hey, guys, we've got some new issues on the board, so I do want to bring you the latest in traffic. There's an auto pedestrian crash that's been reported on the East Loop southbound at Clinton, Port of Houston. I'm trying to pull up that camera shot. I'm so sorry. I had it in the wrong order. Okay, we'll eventually get there. Also, 90, leaving Oates Prairie, we've got a wreck reported right at I-10. Okay, here's the East Loop southbound at Clinton. Plenty of emergency crews pulled over and those heavy trucks, so it's definitely in the red. Going to cost you about 10 minutes traveling down 610 unless you take the Washburn Tunnel. Now, 99 up in the Klein area, this is what it looks like westbound at Glen Willow. We have an incident blocking a right lane. Look how busy we are on both sides of 99 Grand Parkway. Yeah, you need about 20 extra minutes for this alternate route unless you jump off and take side streets, but then you're going to have to run through traffic lights. So either way, it's backing things up. That's a second problem on the board. This is the third issue. 290 outbound stalled truck still blocks a right center lane at Gessner West Beltway. I don't think he's going to get up and out of there anytime soon, so Hempstead Highway is what you should plan on ahead of time. It's not impacting the carpool lane, and inbound is just generally crowded. That incident is outbound once again, and that's why you can see the delays here at Fairbanks. And this is 249, generally crowded at Greens. If you're leaving Tomball, I have not forgotten about you. Woodlands, 72 minutes down 45. We did have an incident working at North Main. It's no longer blocking a left lane, but crowded. Over to you.